Hey everyone, welcome to our Gypsy Monday Nights Tarot. This will be for all signs readings. So I'll be doing for Aries up to Pisces. And once this is aired out, I will be with you guys in the chat so we can chat. This will be released on Premiere. All right. So as usual, this is going to be a fun time that we can spend together to talk about you, about the person that you're dealing with, about your love connections, and take it easy as we start the week. All right. Thank you everybody for your continued support, especially for my subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support, the follows that you have done from the time that I started this channel. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. As well, if you're new to my channel, I do readings weekly, which is the weekly love connections WLC. I also do the monthly readings, and they're all free in my channel. And if you want to follow me in Instagram, all the information will be in the description box. My Instagram would also be NomadSoulWarrior. Also, you can follow me in Facebook. It's Nomad Soul Reads, I think. Yeah. And I have a website, so you can also do a free sign up and you can get updates from me whenever I do have updates, but I hope I have more time to do that. Anyway, so this is your Gypsy Nights. Thank you everybody for joining. In this reading, I will be picking up 7 tiles per sign, and I would also be using these cards just to give us a signage as to what sign am I reading on. Okay, so to start with, let's just shuffle our tile set. What are the messages we need to know, we need to hear for today, for all signs? All right, so we are starting up with, let me see, with Aries. Aries, I am. Okay, let's see. Aries, what do we have for you? All right, Aries. So what do we have here? The way I see it here, Aries, is that... Oh, okay. Did you just have a fight? Did you stop talking? Trying to show each other that you're not willing to talk, you're not willing to communicate. The other person need to, if they want to talk to you, they can talk to you, but you will not do the first move. That's what I get. Your person, Aries, I feel that they're hurt here. They felt like someone here, okay, by the way, this is general reading, so you can pick your side, all right? But someone here is feeling as though they were used, manipulated, or, you know, played mind games with, and they're not pretty much happy about it. Yeah. They can see, Aries, that you may have walked away. You stopped talking to them. And this is someone who, even if they're not talking to you, they're still thinking about this connection. They're still thinking, what are the possibilities that Aries will call back? What are the possibilities that Aries will reach out first? Because if Aries would, they would reply. They would reply, Aries. Yeah, that's what I see. And it feels like they see that you are a bit Aries. They feel like once you say something, or once you do something, you're gonna stick to it. So there's a level of stubbornness that they see in you. It's more like maybe this person would feel that they're not very much heard in this connection. That's what I see. But nevertheless, Aries, it's not really it feels like the argument that you had really hurt this person, and they are still pretty much into this connection. That's what I see. And I do see that there is still, you know, both of you are still wanting this. Both of you are still hoping that the other party is going to be reaching out first, and both of you are manifesting one another. So I feel that this is just, this is more like a, just a, I don't know if it's petty, but because I don't know what actually causes the argument here. But I feel that both of you are still in here. Are still in this connection together. But there's just someone who is not willing to hear the other person out, or, you know, there's some reasoning possibly that you have that needs to be understood further by the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, and that can be addressed once you start talking. Because for now, I feel that both of you are just stalking one another, checking each other out. I don't see any, well, you have the Three of Swords, but I don't see that as a third party. Definitely not in this connection. Yeah, because both of you are still wanting this. Both of you are still hoping that whatever you've started, whatever you both were saying that, yes, this is what I want, and then the other person would also say, yes, that is also what I want, but how do we get there? The way to go about things, that's the main difference between the two of you here. That's the main difference. Could be dealing with an earth sign, but it doesn't really matter what sign, but you're dealing with someone, Aries, who wants action, even if it's slow moving action, but as long as there's consistency in it. Well, on the other hand, on your case, you are more eloquent with what you want, and you want to get it right fast. So as you can see, even the pacing is pretty different between the two of you, but you both want to be in this connection in terms of attraction, in terms of perhaps even commitment. Yeah, I feel that in that space you have similarity of goals, but the characteristics of two people and the way you go about things, that's the main cause of that. Yeah. And this is weekly, you know, just to get you ahead, so get ahead of the week. So I hope this helps. And that is for Aries. That's the message for Aries. Now let's move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. I hope you can see this. See? All right. Yeah, that's cool. All right, Taurus. Okay, so in this connection, Taurus, it feels like it's a sad past. Similar to Aries, I feel like there's, but not really an argument, but more so related to the past experience that you both had. It feels like, well, yeah, could be an argument, could be a breakup, things that both of you really, you know, participated. It could be a relationship even. It feels like that was not that wasn't successful, that caused a lot of disappointments for both of you. Yeah. And Taurus, I feel that on your side, you're just hoping right now that things are gonna get better. There's an element here, I feel, for you, an element of surrender. Surrendering to whatever it is. Because it may have been that the past cycle, or this, the cause of this problem, where you're still looking back at the past, could be a breakup, like I said, or disagreements. It may have been caused by you, mostly. And or maybe you have done something that really disappointed the other person, and it feels like there's a level of regret here on your side. And you're just hopeful that perhaps forgiveness can be given, or that things can get better. I feel that you may even show this person that everything is going well for you, that you are happy. For some, this could even be you, Taurus, reaching back out to this person and showing them the your innocence once again. You know, showing this person the happy vibe that you have. So that could be your way of reaching out and extending an apology without having to say sorry. With regards to your person, though, this is someone, Taurus, who sort of have made a decision to make a decision and make the necessary action. And I feel, Taurus, it's more about them moving forward. I strongly sense, at least for this reading, that this person wants to move forward on their own, at least during this time frame. Yeah, this is someone who may have been very disappointed, very sad about what has happened in the past between the two of you, or what has caused that sadness, right? This person was pretty much very disappointed, and they have made a decision to just, you know, possibly leave this behind. Yeah. Somehow, with your happy vibe, with your, it feels like this person thinks that you can take care of yourself as well. You're pretty much good on your own, and there is an element here of someone who is deciding, you know, just to move forward without you for now. That's what I see. Yeah, pretty much, because that cycle, you know, there's been a lot of drama, a lot of nitty-gritty of it all, right? And someone's threshold has been reached, and therefore that someone has decided that this is enough. Yeah. And it's a lesson that they had to learn in the cycle, that they have to move away, at least for now. That's what I see. And that decision of this person has actually been supported by the fact that it feels like you are the type, Taurus, who can take care of yourself, even if you're alone, if you're single, or that they have an inkling that you want to be single, happy, and not committed to anybody, so you can do the things that you want to do. This could also be a person who may feel like you don't need anyone in your life right now. You know, that sort of thing. You can be that perfect person, but the person that you've met or you're dealing with feels like they don't have a space in your life, and therefore they decided to just move on. That's what I see for now. Okay, so that is for Taurus. Now moving on to Gemini. Next is Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Okay. 4, 5, 6. Oh, I get this one. 7. I was inclined to take the other one. Okay. Let's see, Gemini. What do we have for you? All right, Gemini. Oh, did you just talk to someone, Gemini? Did you reach out to someone? No, I don't think so. Although you may want to, but I don't think so. The way I feel here is you and the person that you're dealing with, you are both open to talk to each other, collaborate. For some reason, it could even be business partnership, or that working together. You know, there's that element of working together. At the same time, though, this interaction that you both have is more about, or more on, being just who you are. Yeah, you see what you get, what you see right away with one another. It's more of, if you want to tell them something for the day, that's what you want to tell them. There's no amount of emotional openness or vulnerability towards one another. It's more like what needs to be done today needs to be get done, and that's it. The way you talk to one another is very straightforward. Sometimes can even be nasty for some of you, but more so it's like straightforward, honest conversation. There's no BS. There's nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, whatever that is needed to be said during an interaction, that's all it is. And particularly, it's more about, this could even be for those of you with, if you're working on a certain endeavor, let's say if you're colleagues, just being civil with one another, or if you have common responsibility, for those of you with kids, for instance. Yeah, for you, Gemini, there is an element here of you not really at a very focused, you're not seeing things in a very clear way for now. There are things that you love to do, there are things that you want to do in this connection, but nevertheless, your current energy right now is very telling that you're not ready to make any decision at all, in particular for this connection. And for some of you, if you haven't been together with this person for a while now, you don't even know how you feel towards this person anymore. So even if this person is coming in and then would want to work things out with you, even if they start showing signs of wanting to reconcile, wanting to get back together and all, you are not in a position to say anything concrete for now. Yeah. I don't know. It could be that you're still hurt, still holding on to some hurtful past here. But I do see that your person, for some of you, have already reached back out and possibly offer some sort of, you know, just to get together and talk things out. You may have also communicated, but your person's goal is more about, can we do this together? Can we start moving things forward? There could be some hesitation on your part, reluctance, in particular because you don't know anymore how you feel about them. You could still be hurting, Gemini, if there was a breakup here. But I feel that this process of interaction between the two of you, it could even give you that sense of clarity. Yeah. It's there's a sense of enlightenment here with regards to this connection. Your person can sense that you may have already accepted the ending, the breakup, and for some, your person has already been waiting, or have always been waiting for the time that you're able to fully accept the breakup, so that it's easier to start from scratch. It's easier to start from ground zero. Yeah, to have a clean slate with one another. Because I feel here strongly that your person, even if they're easing into your life in a slow manner, there is this longing and wanting in their side, and to take action as well, to have a new beginning with you. And they're pretty much clear about that. Yeah, so someone here is wanting a reconciliation, a new start, really a concrete start. It's not just a haphazard in and out kind of energy, no. But the thing here though, Gemini, is that on your own, you're still thinking, because at this point in time, you don't anymore know what you feel about this person, or how you feel about this person. Yeah, especially if you have been waiting for quite a while, especially if your interaction with one another could have already been that cold, you know, and you probably have lost the interest anymore, you know, something like that. But someone here, I feel that someone is wanting to see if there is that possibility for a new beginning. Even after all the drama that you had in the past, someone wants to start from scratch. Yeah. So Gemini, that's a message for you. Something to think about. Okay. Next we have Cancer. This is Cancer, I feel. Okay. What do we have for Cancer? Okay. Okay, Cancer. Well, Cancer, for the most part, I feel that you're both distant from one another with this person. Distance doesn't necessarily mean that you have split, you know, abode or something, but it could either be physical distance, geographic, you know, if you're in a long distance relationship. But I strongly feel here that emotional distance is pretty apparent. And there's some emotional distance here. That means that you are not opening up to one another. If you have problems, you keep it to yourself, Cancer. Yeah. And you might even be reaching out to friends, to family, for support, for emotional support. And you would rather spend more time taking care of the things that you love doing, the things that make you happy at that moment. The person that you're dealing with, the more you distance yourself emotionally, the more they feel rejected, the more they feel that you're not giving them the same amount of love, the same amount of compassion that you used to. Yeah. But nevertheless, they also realize that maybe this is just the natural course of the connection, where in fact sometimes there are highs, there are also lows, and your person is hoping that, you know, things can get better in the long run. Things can get better in the long run. And I feel that there is an energy. It's pretty weird in the sense that two people seem to be, you know, that there is this mature vibe in handling a relationship, so to speak, for both of you. But at the same time, you're kind of giving each other space for now. If you want alone time, your person can sense that, and they try to stay aside as well. Yeah, when you don't want to talk, when you don't want to discuss as much as you used to, your person can sense that, you know, and they're giving you space. This is probably both of you knowing that there is some underlying issue here in this connection that hasn't been discussed, and that the other person is aware that you might not be ready to talk about things yet. Or if you have already mentioned or talk about the disappointments, or you know what is lacking here, if you have already expressed that, it seems that you may not have reached a point of disagreement just yet. Yeah, and instead of really making a decision right then and there, it feels like both of you are taking things slow and see how things progress with whatever has been agreed at that moment. Yeah, but the grandest decision that needs to be made, you know, is not concluded yet. So whatever works on the day-to-day basis, you make it work. But whatever that doesn't work, you don't talk about it for now. And perhaps this is a good approach. Yeah, you have the Six of Wands here. Perhaps this is a good approach. This could be a way for success also in this type of connection. This is both of you trying to cope the differences of one another. Yeah. And I feel that along the process, both of you will get to a point of perhaps prioritizing what is the best approach to do. You may not be in full agreement to that, but more so let's just say compromise. Not be fully in agreement to an ideal, it's not an ideal agreement, but more so getting into a phase of compromise. But as of the moment, I feel that you don't really know how to, okay, let's just put it this way. An example would be, let's say Cancer, for you, you love to socialize and you're dealing with someone who doesn't, or who has a different set of friends. Yeah, and every time you go to a certain event, which has been very important for you, your partner is not willing, yeah, for you to go there. And they have the reason why. And then they told you the reason why they are not comfortable. And you both try to keep on talking about this because you don't want to give up what you enjoy doing. While the other person feels like, you know, there is a reason why they are saying no to that. And it's just too difficult to get into a common ground. And therefore, instead of really making a decision on that day, rather than you break up that day because you can't agree, you just take things slow. So if within this week you're not meeting this group of people, that means your week is okay. But next week, if there is a scheduled event that you need to go to, then another problem would pop up, and then you will have to discuss about it. So there's that element there. I hope that makes sense. I do see that there is a point of compromise here, but as of the moment, or that you would both want to get into a common space, an agreeable space for both of you, but as of now, you don't really know how to get there. Yeah, so you're taking things day by day. All right, that's for Cancer. Now moving on to Leo. I will. Okay. That's for Leo. Guys, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. What do we have for Leo? All right, Leo. Okay, so Leo, um, you're being cute. All right, so Leo, it feels like you are currently in a situation where, you know, you feel like you're neither here nor there. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. That's why I said it's cute. It's pretty cool that you have this. Your main energy is more like, I'm gonna make things work here. I'm gonna make things work for me. I'm gonna make things work with whoever you interact with. Yeah, you're not being choosy actually in this case. In particular for a connection, a part of you there, you're pretty much open to talk, to discuss, um, maybe collaborate, but I don't feel much on your side to be fully emotionally invested into something, even in this connection. With regards to your person, this is someone who may feel like you may have offered your cup to someone else, or that whatever you're offering to them, they are no longer happy with it or something. Somebody too who may feel rejected by you. Somebody who is possibly, okay, for some of you, this could very well be that you reached out to the person, you sent a message, and they're trying to assess your intention based on that message. Because for now, you know, you may have rejected this person in the past, or that they may feel like there's lack of attraction in this connection for now. And once you send that message, they're trying to see, is Leo reaching out because they just need me, or is Leo reaching out because they want me? They want me in this connection. What is the actual purpose for it? Yeah, what is the actual purpose? Because it feels like this person was hoping for more of emotional involvement from you. Um, but rather for now, it's you're, like I said, you're neither here nor there kind of energy towards them. It's pretty cute and easy on your side. If we can make it work, we will work. If not, then so be it. That's the energy I get for you. But this seemed to be a temporary. There are things that are changing in your situation, and perhaps that affects the way you communicate with this person as well. There are also some things that are changing in this person's perception of you. For some reason, it's changing. There's a lot of things happening. It could be that your person is moving to a new place, new house, and a lot of other things are eating up their energy as well. And when you message, they'll probably be in the middle of something when they receive your message, and the way they respond may not be as, you know, as loving or as charming as they used to, or something like that. But at the same time, I feel that someone here has reached out to the other, and the other person is trying to assess the intention. What is this? Is this a form of an emotional connection, connecting, or just because there is a need to do it? And why this person is doing that? Because I feel that there are some unfinished business between the two of you, unfinished discussions, or perhaps no closure of the past issues that you may have encountered. And therefore, there's some form of guardedness on your person's side, as well as you. That's why I said you are pretty much neither here nor there, because the way you reached out may not be as wholehearted as you used to for this person. And It could also be that this is the initial phase of reconciling if you have been separated. Yeah. For some of you, this is a very concrete message. For some of you, the level of interaction that you have right now, if it is business or civil manner, that is the new phase that either you or the person that you're dealing with wants to have. So if it is just a business relationship, that's what they want. Nothing more, nothing less. It feels like however the interaction or the outreach has been portrayed right now, you see what you get. Oh yeah, you get what you see, whatever that is. But there's no silver lining to what you see right now. It is what it is. Yeah, so whoever is trying to dissect, delve deeper into the meaning of hi or hello, there's no need to do that. Whatever you see is what you get right now, at least during this time frame. All right, that's for Leo. Now we move on to Virgo. I analyze. Okay. Moving on to Virgo. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune again. This has been coming up for like 3 readings now, huh? Okay. So, Virgo, you're there. Oh no, this is not really you. For a moment I thought it's Hermit. This is the 5 of Cups. And Virgo, okay, so this is pretty much a straightforward Virgo. I feel like, yeah, you're in a your situation right now is more about riding with the tide of changes. So a lot of things are happening, are changing in your dynamic with this person. And it feels like you're going with the flow. You're both going with the flow. If not, this is an advice for you to just go with the flow. Because whatever that is happening right now, the more you resist to the changes, the more it's going to get harder for you to cope. The more it's going to get harder. If ever this person is reaching out to you, their main goal actually is to just have fun, is to be with you, to be lighthearted and all. You may sense that you know, if there's separation or if this is someone from the past that you haven't really talked to for a while now, the intention here is more about just being able to have fun and spend time together. Yeah, there's an element of someone missing the companion of the other. Yeah, and your person wants to talk, wants to be honest perhaps, wants to get to know what's happening with you. Especially if you haven't been talking since, if there's been a breakup, so you haven't been catching up, you don't really know what's going on in each other's lives right now. There is an element here for your person to really want to know what's going on with you. It feels like they see that you are good, you're doing well, you're pretty much happy with whatever you're doing, happy with without them perhaps, and it feels like you are getting gold medals. They see that you are pretty successful and you know you are on the go. They see that. But the thing here is that there is an element here of your person just wanting to meet up, wanting to be more open, just to you know, beyond the hi, hello, the weather talk, and the type of wine you want to drink, beyond that, there is an element here of somebody who wants to really know what's going on with you. What's your problem? Is there anything that they could help or something like that? And they want to be, they're pretty honest with this intention. Yeah. It's getting to know. Yeah. Perhaps there, you could sense that there is that wanting for them to get back, but until then, until they see that, this is just them like opening up to perhaps even friendship. Yeah, especially if you haven't been talking for a while, if you haven't been friends or friendly with one another, this is someone who is wanting to be friends, at least to start with. And they are honest with that intention, I feel. I do see that even if you're both going with the flow, possibly there is still that sense of holding back in expressing how you feel towards one another, or that because you don't know the intention, right? Or you don't know whether the other person is still interested with you, and yada, yada, yada. It's more about two people getting together, just wanting to be like comfortable in each other's energy field. That's what I get. So it's more of reconnecting on a friendly level. Yeah. And that is so because there is an energy here that both of you hasn't really let go fully of this connection. Yeah. Although you are both kind of holding back from expressing because you made, you know, you don't, there is an energy here of not wanting to say anything or do anything drastic because you don't want to rock the boat, but you're still both holding on into this connection. So, and perhaps the past has been this really disappointing, however that transpired for both of you. But I do see that here I have the Three of Cups and the King of Swords. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good intention, yeah, for someone to be together, get together in a rather more honest way, authentic way. Yeah, and be able to communicate, which is the most important thing. Yeah, this could even be an improvement from the past readings we had. If you check out your weekly readings, Virgo, I think that there's some readings there where communication was really required, was really needed in order for that connection to work. And I see that this could be how it's evolving right now. Yeah, so you can check out that reading, those weekly readings for you. All right. All right, so that's Virgo. Now we move on to Libra. Happy birthday, Libras. And Libra is I balance. Okay. All right. I thought it's supposed to be good because you're starting with the Ace of Cups. But let's see. Let's break this down. Starting with the Ace of Cups, Libra. Healing. New chance of new opportunity to fall in love again. Showing one another how much you care. Or even that means, it could also mean that the way you interact with one another right now is more coming from a sense of compassion, kindness, understanding. I feel, Libra, that you are trying to be, I feel that you are trying to be you know, to take things easy right now. You are not really investing much with regards to this connection. You're not really thinking a lot, or you're not even thinking as much as before. Yeah. You talk to this person when you feel like it, and if they don't talk to you, well, you try not to really be affected by it as much as before. But I do see that you were probably affected. You were probably in a sense of, you know, feeling stuck in this situation. But I feel that there is this energy here of you pulling away or pulling back your emotional investment. And your main goal right now is whatever makes you happy, you're there. Whatever that doesn't serve you, you try to avoid it. You may not totally eliminate it, but you are trying to avoid it. Yeah. The person that you're dealing with, Libra, this is someone who feels like they may have lost you. This is someone who feels like they were not able to give you enough. They were not able to give you what you deserve. Yeah. And for some, this is generally someone who you're dealing with, someone who they feel that they are already giving you the best thing that they could, but it feels like you're still not committing. You're still not, you know, building some grounds with them. Yeah. And it feels like for you, you just don't care anymore. That's what they feel. And they don't know what to do anymore with you. They don't know what to do. They want something concrete in the situation, but it feels like you stopped caring as much. But it's so weird that you started off with the Ace of Cups here. When I said that the connection that you have right now is probably based on compassion and kindness. Well, this could generally also mean that when you talk to them, you're talking to them because they're a human being, because you care in terms of talking to human beings rather than the wall. That's what I see. That's how I feel. But more so, Libra, in terms of this connection in particular, in terms of you really wanting to invest emotionally, I feel that you're not doing that. And your person can sense that as well. They can sense it. They can sense that you are not as stuck in the situation. You're not as obsessed with them as you were in the past. And it feels like you just don't care, you know, as much as before. Yeah. Although they feel that now they are actually putting more effort than they used to in this connection, and they don't anymore know what else to do to give to you in order to add on or add in to this connection. Yeah. I do see that at least in the coming week, there's still this element of really not expressing to one another how you truly feel, but it's more getting into wanting to be on your own right now. This could be you, this could also be your person. But in this connection, there is that sense of we will connect when we feel like it, but most of the time, you may want your own alone time. Yeah, you may want your own alone time. And that's the devil part there again. Yeah, given the fact that both of you are trying to make things easy for one another by not arguing or by not putting in drama in the situation, with the devil energy here, I feel that both of you are still not letting go as well. So trying to make things look beautiful on the outside, actually you're just covering up the underneath it all. Both of you are still thinking about one another. There are still some needs or wants that are not met in this connection because it's not being talked about. And it gets to a point where overthinking takes over, either on your side or your person's side. And that could also bring this connection into a point of disconnection, you know, disengaging. The more you don't talk about your emotions here, It may give a sense of healing. It may give you both a sense of, well, things are okay between the two of you now, you know, that sense. And perhaps it's okay to start a new love here. But at the same time, the underneath is still messy. That's what I see. But for you, Libra, I'm getting that. I'm getting that you know what you want here, and you will only participate in this connection to the level that you're happy. The more you, if you see a change in this person as based on where you want this connection to go, then you will participate. If you see that there is still some stuck or stagnant energy here, if you see that your person is still overthinking and not doing actual manifestation of what they want in this connection, you will continue to show that you don't care, or that, you know, you're okay now with or without them. That's the energy I feel. But really, both of you are still thinking about one another. Both of you are still stuck in this situation. But on the outside, both of you seem to be cool, calm, and collected. Are you dealing with another Libra or another air sign, I think? I feel you're dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or Capricorn. Aries also. Or you could have an Aries who is a friend, you know, another person apart from this person that you're thinking about, or a brother or a sister who is helping you understand this whole situation. There is a third person here, not a third party, probably a support structure for you, a person who would talk to you, you know, friendly towards you, that help you see better in this situation. Yeah. But with regards to your person, they still want this. They wonder why you stop caring. Yeah, talk to them, Libra. Okay. So that's for Libra. Now let's move on to Scorpio. Okay. What do we have for Scorpio? There you go. Scorpio, your energy. I need one more. Oh, beautiful. Good. So, Scorpio, you're just doing you. That's what I see. And it feels like for some of you, there is one new connection that you are pretty presented with. Yeah, for some of you. For some of you, you have a new, you're not connecting with anyone, and there is that new connection coming in. It could be a sweet message, getting to know phase, and things like that. It's a new one. It's a cute one. It's a cute new beginning for you. Somebody reaching out towards you. For those of you who are still dealing with more than one person, a past and the present person, it feels like you're going through it. You're not making a decision. You're probably keeping these two people in your life. You're entertaining both people. Yeah. And you're kind of undecided which way to go. It's not because you love the other person better, but I think it is pretty fresh. You're dealing with someone new who is pretty much a new connection, that maybe you're still trying to build an emotional connection, a deeper emotional connection, while on the other hand, you also have someone who you already know and still haven't fully let go. Okay, so for now, you are going with the flow, dealing with these two connections. Yeah, that is if you're dealing with more than one. Okay, But for singles out there, single Scorpios, you're just showing the world who you are, and I feel that a message would come in to you, or a new connection is coming towards you. A very cute, loving message, a person who could be creative, a person who would be more, who would give more interest into your life. Yeah. Somebody who would show you that, you know, could be, like I said, creative. This is someone who would tend to show you what they can in life. This could be a way of impressing you. Okay, so we have taken about 2 scenarios here. One is for the single folks with a new connection coming. The second is if you're dealing with 2 people, because I also see it here, and that 2 people, you would still just go through the process because you're not really fully committed with anyone there. So you're just going through the process of getting to know them, continue to meet them until you make a decision, right? But for now, no one is making a decision in here. If you're dealing with just one, and this person is already somebody that you already know, I feel that you will be receiving some sort of outreach, an apology from this person. Somebody who would tell you that although there could have been some issues in the past, somebody was pretty indecisive. It could be you, it could be them. Or somebody who may not be very honest, who may not have been very honest with the other party. I feel that this person coming back is gonna show you that they still want to do this right. Yeah. But at the same time, the trigger for this person to come back is also because they may think that you are now entertaining other folks. So instead of losing you completely, they are coming back to show you that they are still wanting to be in line. Okay? And I do see that you'll take some time, Scorpio, to really decide which one you would really spend more time with in the future. Somebody that would be a really good fit for you. I feel that you are not rushing anything right now. It's more like you want things to fall in its place, yeah, based on alignment with your higher self, alignment with the world, by not really resisting or pushing. That's what I see. This is the ultimate going with the flow and with grace and style. You just, Scorpio, you just transform what we call the graceful love connection. Dealing with love connection, gracefulness. Okay, all right, so that was pretty straightforward. Just grabbing some water now. Let's move on to Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of reading. Okay, let's take that. This is for Sagittarius. Okay. Oh, wow. There's a lot of things going on here, Sagittarius. You're pretty much done in a situation here. I feel that you're ready to close out. Or for some, you have already closed out a cycle, Sagittarius. Yeah, and you probably have told the person about it. Tell them that you're done. Or if not, it is pretty clear in your actions that you're done with the cycle. You've completed it, and somehow, if there's been bitterness in the past or hurtful experiences, you kind of understood that they happened for a reason, and you're pretty much ready to start a new phase right now. But the question is it going to be with this person? Yeah. because apparently it feels like the person that you're dealing with is still very much fiery towards you. They see that things can still improve here. They see that things can still improve here for both of you, or that this is someone who has a change of perspective, someone who has a change of, or the changes that are happening in their life right now is actually causing this person to see a different perspective in this connection. They know that you kind of are done in this connection. You've closed out this cycle. They know that, and they can also see that possibly you have a new person right now, Sagittarius. Your person is still pretty much attracted to you, but they are just going with the flow right now. So if you're not talking to this person, well, they see that if you're not communicating to them, that means you are not interested, yeah? If you're not spending time getting to know them, checking in on them, that means maybe you are interested in something else, or just you just don't have time for them anymore. Although it is painful for this person, they try to just go with the flow and hope that this is exactly what the universe wants to happen. They are not resisting. At the same time, too, they are trying to focus on what they want in their life. Yeah, this is someone who is heading towards some level of success as well, away or apart from this connection, success in their endeavors. Yeah, both of you, I feel you have already walked away from one another, and one of you here has started a new relationship. It could be you, Sagittarius. You could be in another new connection right now. All right. Wow, this is a pretty straightforward reading, and for some of you, you are actually asking for clarification, especially for the cross-watcher, with regards to the Sagittarius person that you're dealing with, or it could also go vice versa, since this is general reading. Sagittarius, you probably are thinking whether your other person is dating someone new, and I could see that someone here has already closed out a cycle and possibly has a new person, yeah? And it seems that it's going to go that way, at least during this time frame. The other person who has not found a new connection just yet is still pretty much hurting on this connection, because I feel this could also be you, Sagittarius. Okay, another message I'm getting is that Sagittarius, you know that the past cycle with this person, you know, the ending that you had, it's done. It's nada, right? It's done. And it feels like now you are ready to start a new phase with this person. You're ready to start anew, maybe ground zero, or maybe just a clean slate. While on the other hand, the person that you're dealing with, it feels like they think that you may have a new person now, or you may have started another connection apart from them. Yeah, so what they are doing right now is that they are just focusing on what makes them happy. Yeah, on what makes them happy. Little do they know that, Sagittarius, you have closed out the cycle. You have fully understood what has happened in the past between the two of you, but at the same time, there is this eagerness here on your side to start something, yeah, to start something new with them. But during this time frame, I feel that there's still some frustration, disappointments probably, but there's also coldness between this connection, because it feels like both of you are not connecting emotionally after the ending, of course. One person is suspecting that the other person is a new one, and so they continue with their life. While the other person here is hurting because things have already ended. Although you have understood why things have ended, you are hurting because of that. You're depressed. Perhaps you still want this person, or that you have a new realization about this person right now. that you still want to have a new start, but things are not moving. Yeah. And I feel here that the main message for you, Sagittarius, is if there's something that you want to happen, it's good to come forward and talk about it. I mean, with a person that you're dealing with, not with me. Yeah, be the King of Swords. Be more straightforward and honest in your conversation to get clarity. Now, moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Okay. Look at that. Who do we have here, Capricorn? We have you. Your card, the Devil card. It's very strong that your energy is on this table. It's not a bad thing, but I mean, I want to see that if I'm reading for a sign, you know, your main energy is also coming out, which is really good. All right, Capricorn. Okay, one thing you must know is that no matter how things have ended between you and the person that you're dealing with, they haven't let you go. They may appear to you that they are confident without you. They may appear to you that they're standing their ground with what they believe in, and they may even have or exuded this energy that they want you to come to them. But nevertheless, they are still pretty much stuck in the situation, stagnant in this connection with you, Capricorn. But I feel that there's some sort of restfulness on your side. Yeah, you may be showing this person that you are not engaging with them. Or that they may feel that you have retreated away from this connection, Capricorn. This person may feel that you are no longer interested, that you are not doing anything with regards to this connection. You're not doing anything to get them back. And all the more that they are pissed, all the more that this person is not happy about it. It feels like whatever ending you both had, there's still, you know, it's still pretty much dragging. That ending energy, instead of, you know, ending and then cut the cord and then move on to the next, it is not happening in this connection. It's more like both of you are still at the point of knowing that things have ended, and yet you don't really know whether are you going to move on or not. How are you going to cut the cord? The cord is not being cut here for now. Yeah. But for you, Capricorn, I feel like you are being wise here. However this plays out, I feel that you have a plan here. And you're pretty optimistic about that plan. Your plan could likely involve a happy outcome for both of you. But that is something that you may be starting to work on, but you haven't really talked to this person just yet. Yeah? And you retreating, that was your way of coming up with solutions on your own. And then once everything is prepared, or once everything is good, then that's the time you can talk to this person. Your vibe actually is pretty bright, while your person right here is not, because it seems like they are blurry about what's going on here. You have pretty much a good blueprint of where this connection is going. But the thing that you are showing to this person is that you are not interested, you are not talking to them, you know, you do your own thing. And the more you do that, instead of this person thinking that, yeah, Capricorn is doing their best so that we can work this out later, they don't see that. Yeah. They just see that Capricorn is no longer interested. And in fact, they still want this connection. But since the other person is not interested, what do? They get stuck in that situation, which is unhealthy. And I feel that, yeah, there's no clarity as to, are you going to cut the cord for now? Because Capricorn is actually not speaking up. And the other person is just waiting for Capricorn to speak up. So you would still be, this is a very, this energy right here, it's very tiring. Someone here has to cut the cord if it is not clear, I feel. Capricorn, if you are resonating with this and you want things to happen in this connection, I feel it's more like you got to speak up and tell this person, communicate. Do you really want to end this? Or if you are manifesting new things away from them, it's also good to just talk to them. Yeah, I mean, if you care about this person once, you know, give them that care and respect to tell them that, hey, you're moving on, so that they don't get stuck in this rut. In fact, if you're also planning about good things here in this connection, it's also good to share it so that this person don't, because someone here, there is a very negative vibe here, toxic vibe. Yeah. And just imagine things have already completed or has ended, you had a breakup, and yet the other person is still in and out in thinking or undecided to think whether has Capricorn truly moved on, or, you know, there is that element there. It could go vice versa, so take it however that resonates. Someone here who has a clearer blueprint has got to tell the other person so that the cycle can end. And this cycle, you know, with that communication, things can actually improve for the better for both of you, because there is the clarity now that would come out, however that conversation would take place. Because Capricorn, I see that the other person you're dealing with still wants to grow and expand with you. All right. Oops. Yeah, and they want commitment. Okay. Now, how many more do we have? 3 more. So, stay with me, because at the end we will do one extra reading for everybody. Next, we have Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7? Okay. So, Aquarius, you could have Aquarius here, you could have Capricorn in your chart, or that you may even be Aquarius and Capricorn cusp. All right. In this connection, Aquarius, you may feel like you've done it all. or you've undergone it all, and it feels like there is a sudden change here of your feelings, your thoughts about your person, this connection, how things have progressed or changed in the recent past has actually led you to some sort of realization, an awakening, or even a judgment call, because you have 2 major arcanas here side by side. It's a change. Yeah, and a change that brings about an action. Yeah. It feels like Your person may feel that, you know, if you have been, or if this connection has been in this hangman position for quite a while, so there is utter silence. Yeah, there seem to be very quiet energy between the two of you. That means maybe not communicating at all. Detached, super detached from one another. And it feels like with that detachment, your person can sense that, you know, you're gone from this connection. They feel that, you know, you may have chosen a different route. It's pretty clear for this person that you are not investing. Yeah. However, however you meant these energies are for you, your person can sense that you are no longer, at least on their side, they know that they got to start something new because you are no longer investing with them. Yeah, in terms of emotional connection. Yeah, there could be communication, but it's not something that your person wants. Your person wants emotional fulfillment. Your person wants romantic connection, at least in this connection, but it's not happening. They see that you have detached, you have probably spent less and less time with them, and therefore they are starting there. That's pretty clear to this person. There's no more like the Capricorn energy we have earlier, where, you know, the energy is sitting in the indecisive approach or in the indecisiveness. This person right here is pretty clear of what they want right now, and what they want is not detachment. Yeah. So now that you are showing detachment to this person, I feel that your person is gonna cut off this connection. They are cutting off this cord with you, the emotional cord that they have with you. And the thing here, though, is that you may want to say something, Aquarius. I feel that the energy here is for you wanting to speak up, wanting to take action based on how things have transpired in the recent past, or that based on your own awakening. You may want to speak up to this person. Yeah. Like I said, if you still want this connection, that means, you know, you got to speak up, because based on your person's understanding, that silence, you know, your lack of interest to their emotional, what's happening to them, and the lack of emotional connection between the two of you, your person seemed to just cut this off and heading towards their own happiness, or they're looking out to have new beginnings where they could get success emotionally. It could be that someone has decided right now that maybe it's time for them to find a new one, because Aquarius has been pretty quiet and not wanting to have, or not ready to have anything to do with them. Yeah, at the romantic level. I do see that there's going to be a lot of thinking going on here. It could be on your side, Aquarius. And I'm not sure if you're detaching here because that's your natural or your core characteristic, or that could be a way for you to play mind games with this person, or just wanting to see whether they will chase you or something like that. Like I said, it could go vice versa too, because it's general reading. So take it however that resonates. But I do see that, yeah, this lack of inaction here doesn't necessarily mean that the other person has said goodbye. The lack of attention, or let's say perhaps Aquarius, just to be straight up with you, your detachment to this person could also mean that you may also be connecting. You have Seven of Swords here, and that's your energy. It could also be that there's a level of mind games, deception, dishonesty here on your side. If not that, of course, Aquarius, you know, right? That's the expectation here. If you know that you're doing the right thing, and what you think is right for you and for this connection, if you are not deceiving this person, I feel that The message here is for you to tell or to give clarity to the situation, because your person right now is responding based on how you acted towards them. If your action tells them that you have detached, you are not interested, that's exactly what they see. Yeah, so if that's what you want them to react on, then that's good, because they are cutting off this cord. But if it is not something that you want them to react on, if you think that you still want to be in this connection, and you give clarity, talk things out. Yeah, otherwise leave it as it is, because if you want this person to go and to cut the cord from you, then they are exactly on that way, on through that route. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that, because for some of you, I could see that you may already have another person, and that the past, you may want them to just move away or move on. So yeah, and I feel that that person is moving on. So probably if that's your intention, then your problem is halfway resolved now. Okay, that's for Aquarius. Now moving on to Pisces, I believe. How are you, Pisces people, Pisces gang? Thank you for waiting. This is the last reading before the collective, so you stay with me, and the last we will do the reading for all signs, for everyone here. Threes and 3, 6. Okay. All right, Pisces. Let me see. Pisces, you're dealing here with a cycle that has been completed. For the most part, I see this as a successful completion of the World Card. Yeah, it's a successful completion of a cycle. That means that your past relationship, that's what we call past cycle, where you may have had an ending, a terrible ending, a difficult ending to go through, that's closing up. Yeah, whether you have spoken about the closure, or you have spoken about where you both want to go, it feels like that section of your life is already wrapped up in a gift box, and you can take that as your entire diploma or entire learning process. Yeah, that's already culminated. Okay, so that cycle has ended, right? And with that cycle, we're talking about connection here. That cycle is actually, when it's closed out, that means all arguments are done. And then now it is a point of when something ends, something else can start, right? So basically that's the energy of the connection. For Pisces, I feel that although things have ended, although you know that that cycle is already closed out, the pain, the heartache, the process of letting go is something that you are still struggling. You can still feel all those pain, the struggles and all that. You may be having, some depression here, but I feel it's more about the process of letting go that you are still trying to manage for now. The person that you're dealing with, Pisces, from dark to sun, so this is, you have two major arcanas here. You could be dealing with a Leo, but this is an energy of someone who is starting up something. It could be that in their life, There was some struggles that they have to undergo in their personal life, and that too has ended. And therefore now it feels like they are ready to start a new phase, yeah, a new beginning. And they're pretty much clear on what they want to do, on what they want to do with their beginning, their new beginning, yeah. And I feel that that new beginning is about being able to reconnect or to connect with new energies, fun energy. So here I could see that there is an element here of them kind of seeing you. Although Pisces, I could see that you are still having this hard time letting go on your own with regards to this connection. At least for your person, they see that you are kind of uh, starting to communicate in a fun way. You're being playful, yeah, at least in your conversation with them. If ever you communicate, they can see that too. They can see that too. And it feels that there is some happy vibe in this person's life right now. Like I said, it could be that they have a cycle that they have closed out, not with you. Well, definitely in this connection, the cycle has already closed out. But this person right here has undergone some sort of personal, like, closure as well in their own personal life, personal stuff. It could be that they have graduated from something, or that there was a problem with their house, mortgages and all, and then now things have already cleared out, you know, and now they are starting a new phase, yeah. And starting a new phase, meaning now they want, now they know what they want. This is a person now who is pretty clear about what they want, and part of which, of course, when a person decides to start something new, the energy around them involves you, because you are still there, yeah. You are still pretty much connected to them energetically, and they can see that you're kind of playful, Pisces, that you are willing to kind of open up to them and talk to them in a rather more playful way. They can see too that it's fun talking to you, kind of learning things with you. So I do see communication. I do see communication. I feel that this person would want to communicate with you, would send a message, and they know that they are not blocked out from you yet, from your phone, and they know that once they send a message to you, you would take time to analyze to see what their purpose is, Pisces. They know that. For some of you though, Pisces, I feel that since you are still having a hard time letting go of the bitterness of this cycle, or that you may be very tired already, so when this person reaches out, you might just ignore them. Yeah, I do see that there is still this element here of you not being happy once you receive this message from this person, because you feel like, well, that's just a normal message. After that, they would still leave me and I would still be sad again based on what has happened in the past. So like I said, this energy right here, the letting go process of the past cycle that is no longer serving you, is kind of affecting the energy moving forward. Your person has already closed out the cycle. That means that they have cleared out the negative energies that has happened between the two of you. Now, that is also something that you need to do, so that once this communication comes on board, you're able to meet that person at that level, rather than still feeling as though, oh yeah, this person is messaging you because they have no one else to talk to, or that, you know, you've got to meet this person at the level where they are when they reach out, so that things can move freely, move smooth flow of energy back and forth. Yeah. The main message here, Pisces, is that even if things have been very difficult in the past, it's time to let it go. And letting go doesn't mean that you just stop talking. It's really clearing out the energy from your body. And that when this person messages you, take it as like a first interaction with an acquaintance. That you can prove to yourself that you have truly let go. But if at the back of your mind, you are still holding on to the pain, to the things that has happened but did not work in the past, it's still bound here to happen, that in the upcoming future, you have the Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups. So double fives. There's disappointments, regrets, and feeling as though you're not really good enough to be in this situation. And your person is actually not telling you that. Your person, for the most part, they're coming in here with that Leo vibe. They're very optimistic. They are happy. They are feeling bright and sunny. Yeah? And coming in with the truth. You see, if you look at this deck, at this thing here, the black ones are these. And I feel that the energy coming towards you is pretty beautiful, but the underlying tone is very dark. Yeah? You would want this message. This is a message coming towards you. And it's a message that is coupled with truth and happiness. But the way it is being taken in by you is darkened. And this is something that you yourself can do something about it. The world here tells about this ending is done. And you just need to learn about what happened in the past and set a new tone for a new beginning in order for all these positive things to come forward. Yeah, and let go of all these dark ones. Okay, Pisces? That's what I have for you. Now, let's do the collective. So I have this card, Venus, for love, for everybody. And before I proceed with the collective, let me have some water. And for those of you who like this reading, don't forget to hit like. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And that's your way of supporting me as well. And thank you for your continued support. I encourage you to check my other weeklies and monthly readings in the channel. As well, you can follow me in Instagram. My name, still NomadSoulWarrior. And in my website, you can also do a free sign up. I have more news coming, but I'm still working on it. So you will hear more of the fun stuff in the coming months. Yeah. All right. What else? Facebook, Nomad Soul Reads. Yeah. You can also follow me there. And don't forget to hit like in this video if you like it. And again, thank you everybody for being here. Right. Okay. Oh, wow. This energy. Shocking. Since this is a collective, let's just do free stuff here. Okay, so in this connection, actually, why is that? Okay. All right, so in this connection, I feel everyone who are resonating with this, it feels like your person thinks that you are not sure whether you are still into them, although they know that you may have been stuck in them, in the situation for quite a while. But your person feels like things, there may be a lot of new things coming your way that may have put them at the last priority. And it feels like you are getting over them. They feel that you are getting over them. Yeah. This is a connection where I see a situation here where there was a problem in terms of equal give and take, a balanced connection, right? So it feels like one may be overgiving than the other, one may be overtaking than the other, yeah. And that has caused a lot of depression in this connection, a lot of insecurity, whether it be on your side or your person's side. And it feels like someone here may already have lost interest. For you, collective, I do feel that this may be you. You may have lost interest, or you may have lost your way in this connection. For some, the worst case is you may have lost yourself in this connection, where, you know, some of you are still living with depression, yeah, for this. You just don't know what's going on. You just don't know why this person is not fully invested, where you have given everything that you can, right? And but they can see that slowly but surely you are picking yourself back up. They can see that. And I feel that, wow, this is somehow, I don't know, this is kind of in line with my other weekly readings in October, where there was a sudden twist of energy the moment you show disinterest. Yeah. Because you have the Knight of Cups there and the Ace of Cups. So these are forward moving energy towards you. Message coming in. Yeah. When you were stuck in this person, in this person's energy, when you were obsessed with them as much, they were actually waiting for the right time to offer their love, it feels. It could also be that the lack of give and take in the past was a way for the universe to let you really realize who you are dealing with. Yeah. And you got to a point where you got to a point where you don't exactly know whether this person was really into you in this partnership. And then it got you depressed until, I don't know how you did it, but I could see that you are slowly kind of coping well, undergoing the difficulties, undergoing the stagnant energy you have, and you are also slowly pulling yourself out of it. You are slowly but surely pulling yourself out of it, which is really good. And once you start doing that, the person that you're dealing with seem to be, I don't know if this could be them waiting for you to offer love to them or to offer emotion. But strongly, I see that this is someone who is now seeing an opportunity for them to come forward to at least reach out to you, especially if they haven't talked to you for like 9 weeks or 9 months. This is someone who may feel like at one point in time, there's been a lot of drama in your connection. There's been a lot of this push and pull, or some toxic vibe between the two of you, or around you. For some, there's also third party, but I don't usually want to include that in my reading because it's not helpful at all. Yeah, but anyway, I feel that there is this energy to coming towards you. It's a message, a fresh message of, it could be an apology. It could be an offer to, I don't know, have coffee. It's a sweet offer, actually. The way it's small, it's a small offer, but it's a sweet opening to what has already been closed. And this person is waiting for the right time to really be able to tell you how they feel. That's a very strong message, I feel. They are waiting for the right time to be able to tell you how they truly feel. Now, in this connection, believe it or not, you have the Tower and the Chariot, and these are two major arcanas, right? Fast moving changes. It's an energy that you can't stop. It just have to go. It has to go. It has to move forward. You have to move forward. So there is a sudden enlightenment here, I feel. This is not a breakup, I feel, and this is upcoming. This hasn't happened yet, because what I'm seeing here right now is more of a message coming towards you. It's a pretty sweet kind of message after you have you know, detached from the situation, and possibly you have shown this person that you are fully healed right now. And I see that there is this a flash of enlightenment between the two of you, where there's going to be a decision to move forward. Yeah. And the way I see here is that anything that doesn't work in the past, all the emotional pain, all the drama that you have, it's time to leave it behind. Yeah, it's time to leave it behind, because what's important is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands there talks about celebration. It's a soulmate connection, being with someone that you love, to celebrate, to be happy with. For some, this could even be proposal if you are already connected, if you're living together, for instance, and this is the next step you're hoping for. So this could even be proposal or engagement. Yeah. For those of you who are separated, that means what is the next possible thing to happen? Next possible good thing to happen? That is the Four of Wands. So if there's been a breakup, then the next possible thing would be to stop looking at the drama in the past, because that could lead you, or that would lead you, leaving the drama behind, leaving the past, leaving the things that no longer serve you, will give you the stability and the soulmate connection that you wanted for. Okay? And that's unstoppable because of this too. This is a strong energy that what needs to be broken down needs to go down. Yeah? And only what's necessary is there. What's necessary for you to move forward will be carried forward. Yeah. That's what I see. But it all starts with this message. Yeah. Because someone who may not have been very open to you emotionally, who may even have blocked you at some point, who may even have put you in a third party, who may even have been much of a taker in the past, or who may even have rejected you in the past, this message right here I see is coming towards you. Because after all the drama, after all the ups and downs you've had, this person knows, you know, that there is some sort of, I think this can also be a good karma, the good karma that is coming back to you. Or that it needs to happen, you know, just to equalize things out. This is what needs to be done. And someone will bring it to you. This is a message towards you. Yeah. Someone who has an emotion, have some emotion to express. Okay. And has been waiting probably from afar. You may not have been, you know, you're not together right now physically. They may have been waiting for a while now to get to this point of being able to open to you emotionally. Okay? That's all I have for you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And yeah, that's all for everybody. You can check out, I'll do a timestamp for all these readings, and also check out the weeklies as well as my monthly readings. If I'm given extra time to do what I love to do, which is my readings for you guys, I will do more extra time for this, extra reading for this season. Yeah. So just keep posted. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click on that notification bell so that whenever I post videos, you will be notified. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for all your support, and we only have one more quarter to go of 2020. I hope everybody is just holding up just fine. And thank you again for joining me in our Gypsy Monday Nights Tarot. I appreciate you all. Bye now.